Hello, this is Judd with Presenter Media. In this video, we'll be taking a look at customizable animations, how to customize them with your own color, your own text, message, and adding logos and pictures to them. So let's get started. I'm signed into Presenter Media, and if I go to the top menu where it says Custom Graphics and hover over that with my mouse, I'll get a drop down and I can choose Custom Animations, and that will give me the category of custom animations and display all the custom animations on the website. And I can click through the pages of these and get ideas of which ones I want to customize. Or I can go to the search bar up here and click filters. And if I select the custom option and animations, so those are both turned on, I can now do a search inside animations for education customizable items that are themed for education. And I'm going to customize this teacher flipping this board. And to do that, I go into the close-up page and click on customize this item. Click on that and that'll take me to the graphics customizer. And once that loads up, I'll show you what that looks like. So you'll see a work area right here, this rectangle area. And in this area, it'll look a little different for each customizable item. This item has two areas you can customize, so the front of the board and the back of the board that flips over. So first board design area is the front, flipped board design area is the back. So I can change the text to this. If I just click on it, I can go over here and change it over here where it says quick edit, or I can double click into it just like any text editing program and change it this way. Question. And I can also click on this one as well, and you can see it when I click on a text box underneath quick edit. It'll be highlighted with a green outline. That just shows you that which text box is selected. So I can also change it from over here. So, and then click out of it and that changes. So change the text to whatever you want it to be. And you can change the size of the text by selecting the text and changing the bounding box by pulling on these little circles. There we go. You can also rotate the text if you want to as well. Okay, that looks good. Oops, looks like I undid something here. I'm gonna type back in the answer. Okay, that looks good. And if there's any kind of images on the work area, you can change those out. And these ones are set up to be placeholders, so I could click change over here and change that, or I can right click right on the image in my work area and click change element, and I can change it out with a photo. Any photo or any item I upload, I could click upload media and choose a file for my computer to upload, and it'll show up in here, and then I just add it to my project. Or I can choose from clipart, and I'm gonna search inside clipart just for a question. I'm going to choose this button. That looks pretty good. And I can drag the little circles around the bounding box to kind of change the shape if I want to. Okay, that looks good. And this little color tab right here, this little swatch, it says book color. If I go back to the sample over here and click on this tab, it'll show me what the original animation looks like. And you can see that the teacher's holding blue books. So again, this will look different for each customizable item. Kind of, they're tailored to that item. So one may not have any book colors or any accent colors you can change. But for this one, I can change it to like a purple. And now that book color is set to be purple. And then I can choose maybe the backside of the board, I want it to be purple as well. And you can see if I click on that background, and if this little color picker doesn't pop up, just click on up in the top this little blue color swatch, or a bar that will pull up the color swatch. And you can see that that purple is now set as a preset. So if I click on that and click save, it changes that color. Okay, I'm almost done. One thing I'll show you is if you have an image inside your work area, if you click filters over here with that selected, with that image selected, you can change the hue color. Saturation, I can make it darker, or I can make it brighter or darker. And you'll have a few options below here if I want to add a cool like pixelation kind of look to it, blur, or play with the contrast like that. And below that, you'll just have some presets that you could choose from and play around with. I'm going to go back to that. That looks good. And I think I'm about done. I think I want to download this. So one thing with the hue color, it works well with images with one color or just with multiple colors. But like if you load like a clip art of a character, the skin color might get kind of weird color as you change the hue. Just keep that in mind. Let's go download now. As a GIF, largest size. Repeats, I don't want it to repeat because I want the character to flip the board over and it stop. If I don't choose it to repeat or to play only once it flips it over, after a certain time, it's going to loop back to the beginning and play and play and play. So to change that, just click inside this little area next to the repeats and change that to a 1, and you can see the infinity symbol is now off and it's only going to play one time. I could click that again and make it play 2 times, but just 1 for now. Under background right here, I'm going to click, I could choose to download as a clear or have a colored background. And to see the color background, if I go to sample and click, right now it's got a clear background by the checkerboard shows. And for the best quality edges of the animation, choosing a colored background is probably best, but you can download as a clear if you want. And I click the little fill picker right here, and I can choose a color to have as the background. And I'll just go with that lighter purple for now and click build and download. Okay. Up here in the right corner, this gear is turning, which means it's processing in the background. And I can keep working on Presenter Media and come back and download that in just a little bit. I'm going to go back to the home page, go under Custom Graphics, go to Custom Animations, and I'm going to show you this customizable. So there's 2 different versions. There's the Customizer 1, which is our first ever customizer, which you could just pretty much just change the text. And then you have the Customizer 2, which is the one that I just showed you, where you can add your own logo and images to. So let's take a look at the Customizer 1 really quick. And let's take a look at this dice. So you can see there's just text on each side. So this one will say customize text and colors. If I click on that, this custom customizer area will show a preview of the animation or clip art, whatever you choose. And then it'll have text areas in the middle. So this has 3 text areas I can change to just whatever I want. So let's say good, bad, and a question mark as it rolls. And then you can also change the shadow color or shadow strength and reflection strength. And over here in image filters, I can change the color of the dice. And with these older custom one animations, customizable animations, when I do that, it'll show me a preview of what the color will look like in the bottom corner. Note that will not be in the final animation. It's just a preview to show you what the color is going to look like. Okay. Down in the bottom, you got the download options again, set to large. For repeats, I do want this one to repeat for infinity. So it's just going to keep looping back just like it is now in the preview. Backgrounds, I'm going to set a background color to whatever I choose. Let's just do like a light gray, something like that. Okay, I think I'm done, and I'm going to click build and download. And in the top right corner, you can see that that gear is now turning. From here, I'm going to go to My Media and Uploads right here. So My Media and Uploads is where all your customizable designs go to live after you click to have them built. And you can see that the top one is still processing. That's that dice. The second one down is if I click on the preview right here, is the animation of the lady flipping the board. And you can see the books are purple. They've changed. And also the background is that purple we chose as well. And I'm going to click download. From over here, another action you could do is click to save forever. If you don't click to save forever, note that your customizable designs will be deleted after 90 days. So the power is in your hands to click this little save button, and you can save as many as you want. So just keep that in mind. It's in your hands to save these. And if you're signed up for the free plan, note that this click to save is not available to you. So if you do design something, make sure that you download it to your computer as using this download, because you don't want to customize something and forget about it, and then it's gone after 90 days, and then you have to go redo it all. So, yep, looks like that other dice has now finished processing and is ready to download as well. So I'm going to click download to download these to my computer. Looks like they're going to my downloads folder. And I'm going to go over to PowerPoint now, and inside PowerPoint I'm going to click Insert, Pictures, this device, and just load that chalkboard, or the lady with the board flipping the board. And that looks good. It's in there and it's playing. But say I want the background to match that purple. What I can do inside PowerPoint, and this is in the newer PowerPoints, if you're using an older version like 2010, I don't think it has this option in it. But if I select the background, by just clicking on the background of the slide, and if I go over to color and click on this little color, down at the bottom there's an eyedropper. If I click on that eyedropper and select the color of the background of the animation, and now it matches perfectly. So you can have a colored background of your slide to match the color of your theme. And so just keep that in mind. I'm going to load the one second here. So I got my animation in here. And one cool thing about the newer PowerPoint, if I have design selected in the top menu, I can go over to the right where it says designer and click on that. And it's not giving me any ideas for this one. That's weird. Usually it gives you ideas. Let me load that in again. Sometimes PowerPoint can be a little stubborn on the way you load stuff in, and it shows you. So if I load that in, go to design. I don't know. Usually it gives you designs over here. Maybe it will do it for the next one. I'm not sure. Let's create a new slide. Go to Insert, Picture, and I'm going to load that dice rotating in. And once again, see there, look on the right hand side, it gave me now some designs, and I can choose these different layouts that will pretty much just automatically lay out the slide in different ways. So just keep that in mind. I'm not sure why I didn't do it on the first one. I think PowerPoint's just being a little stubborn. So okay, now that I have that, let's say I want the background to match again. I just right click on the background, go format background if it doesn't pop up over here. Click on color, eyedropper, and just select the corner of the color of the animation. Okay, so I got my slide, and I can add any text in here. This text doesn't make any sense, but just to let you get an idea. So you got your animation and you got your text over here. and you got a slide all ready to go for your presentation. All right, that's all I'm going to show you for this tutorial video about animations, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.